a lot of these things I already knew, but simply when you hear the same thing sometimes via other words of another from another human, like, and if it is with love, so it gets infused into you. So he was saying that distracting yourself is also not the right approach, and sitting still with it, which up until now I've been preferring. That if my mind is fucked up, I don't run away, I don't do something else, I sit still with it. Okay, that what is going on. Okay, I'll ask myself what is going on, why, how, dig deeper, etc. Come to the root instead of running away. Come to the root instead of having a drink. Come to the root instead of going and having sex. Come to the fucking root. Finish it off in one go. All right. So either I sit with it, or you distract it, distract from it. And he was saying that both of them are wrong. Yes,
Okay.
you distract yourself, and yes, you sit, but not with it. You sit with yourself, and how you come back to yourself is by doing something you love. And he called this escaping to the present. Because when the mind's language of illusion is talking, it is always in the past or in the future. Right? Because as the experiencer, whatever is happening now is happening now. It's your experience. And yes, your mind, like my mind, got fucked up in certain states to that level where even my current experience, my mind's illusions are overpowering, even though the physical evidence is right there in front of me. But that was me, and that was my mental illness, and that was wrong fucking medication and everything going wrong. All right, so that was something else. But here I'm talking about the mind, and its illusory language is always dealing with either the past or the future. And that is why this escape to the present strategy I really, really liked, where my approach towards dealing with in the present was either distract yourself or sit down with it. All right, based on how much energy, stamina you have. Because if it is at the end of the day and you're exhausted, doing self dialogue is, even though physically you're not doing anything, it's a very draining process. I just started off my Telegram, by the way, and the first thing I've written there, because I don't know if I told you, I keep like writing, and I'm totally creating all the fucking time. My whole life is an ongoing podcast or whatever you want to call it, if you want to call it content, because I've never done content. All right, but because I never wanted to put things on like YouTube and this Instagram. I've kind of become quite I can't fit myself there. That I used to keep writing in my notes, and now I started Telegram. Like the channel is there since a while, but I never did anything. Today itself, and the first thing I wrote is, to know the subtle, it's actually heavy. That's it. To know the subtle, all right, the smallest things in life which actually matter the most. To know them is the heaviest thing to do. But it's only heavy if you're enforcing the shit out of yourself. There is nowhere for you to go. There is no one for you to become. There is nowhere for you to be. We only fucking pressurize ourselves, man. A lot. So much. So much. Everybody out there, including the people you wish you were on the same comfort level as they are, including those people, they are also abusing themselves the same way you are abusing yourself. Just the topic of conversation is different. You also know this much. You can tell. This much even you can tell. You don't need me also to tell. But if you will just analyze all these people who are there in your life, you will be able to sense somewhere or the other they're also either broken, and they're broken themselves, or they're wounded, or they're sick. They're not well. None of us are. That is what the time is. So my work's focus is, coming towards this only, that no matter where we are, first of all, let's just try to be at ease. Why so much pain? Self-inflicted.